Guys, how's it going? It's Shuta here, back with another episode of Sunrider. It's been a really long time, and I'm sorry for that. But after the last episode, it was tough. I mean, because I didn't save the Agamemnon, a bunch of children died. I had a commenter saying, well, just specifying and sorting things out for me, telling me about how Ikari probably didn't know, or well, he actually said there's no proof to whether she knew or not. But then he specified about how many children were actually on the Agamemnon. And there were 600 children on there. I read that and I was depressed. I did not want to kill 600 children. But what are you gonna do? I made the choice and I have to stick with it. So now we're here in I'm gonna guess it's my quarters with Ava. So let's start. Ava relaxed on the sofa as Shields brought a tray of tea to the table. I've been meaning to use this tea set. There you go. Fresh out of the box. I didn't know you were into tea. Heh, I'm not nearly sophisticated enough. It was a little going away gift from family for my commission. Ava raised her teacup and took a sip. Steam wafted up as she held the cup in her hand. It's been a while since we could talk like this. Be right back, guys. Sorry about that. My dog started barking. Yeah, I already read that. Reminds me of the old times, when we used to play cards in the student council room. I'm surprised you even remember. It's been so many years since then. I guess seeing you again made me nostalgic. You know, you haven't really changed much since those days. Wait, so she's been like an emotionless sack since high school or whatever? That's really sad. Well, things are different now, Captain. Back then, you were the one following me. I guess I just wanted to see you in action, or someone had to keep you out of trouble. I don't... I guess I just wanted to see you in action, because I mean, I don't think she's gonna cause trouble. You were always in motion, getting things done. I guess I was a bit in awe. Maybe I wanted to watch you and learn from the best. It's strange, hearing you say that now. That was then, things are different now. Or, do you ever think about what it'd be like if you sat in the captain's seat instead? I'm curious. Not at all. Really? That's a lie and a half. I'm your first officer. There's nothing more to it than that. Yeah, okay. Everybody fantasizes. I'll execute your orders, Captain. That's all there is to it. Okay, and now she's laughing. What? What's so funny? Look at me. We're in the middle of a war, and here I am, reminiscing about high school. I thought the problems I had back then were insurmountable. And now, here we are. A one-ship army against the entire packed fleet, or empire fleet. I don't know where that came from. Kinda makes our high school problems seem like a joke, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, we were just kids. I'm sure back then our problems were as big as the Vinixar himself. It seems like so long ago. Now we're entangled in alliance conspiracies and too busy counting the dead. 600 fucking dead. I can't get over that. This war's already a piece of hell. It's barely even been a month and it's claimed far too many lives. God damn it, stop mentioning how many lives. Everything you did was for the greater good. None of us wants to see more lives taken by Pact. The crew's behind you in stopping this conflict as quickly as possible. Still doesn't make sleeping any easier. Exactly. I guess we'll just have to move on from those days. It's not like we can ever go back now. Pact will pay for what they've done to our home. To tell the truth, I'd rather not think about it. All the people we've lost, all the memories destroyed. Stop saying sad, depressing shit. I'm sorry. Pretty much the whole crew's lost someone close to them. We'll kill the Vinixar for this. It's the only way justice can be done. Or we have to stop Pact so that what happened on Sarah will never happen again. Is it Sarah or Kira? Kira. I don't know why I'm questioning this now after 7-8 episodes, but I suddenly am. I'm gonna go with this one. Understood, sir. I'll be right behind you every step of the way. Cool. Give me your thoughts on the crew. Thanks for the chat. What's your thoughts on the crew, Ava? A motley bunch. I'll give you that. The saga's been stirring up every sort of trouble you could imagine. I caught her gambling with the crew just the other day. What's wrong with a little game of cards now and then? Captain, military protocol mandates that gambling be strictly... Try to loosen up a bit, Ava. Our pilots need to blow off some steam now and then. Well, that's your order. No, Ava. You know that military protocol doesn't mean much now that Sarah's a Pact colony. I didn't think the protocols for the situation we're in now even exist. That is unfortunate. However, someone must enforce discipline on this ship. Alright, just don't push yourself too hard, alright? Relax every now and then. Understood, Captain. She still totally doesn't get what I mean. How's Shigara been doing? Things have been going much better with her. I must say I'm impressed. She's really turned engineering around. You should go check out her research lab. I've been there multiple times. Sounds good. How's our mercenary been adjusting? Better than I thought she would. She's been helping us fix the bugs in our security systems. Maybe I was wrong about her. Yeah, you probably were. But I still have the tiniest bit of suspicion against her. Good to hear. Alright, thanks for the chat. I should get back to work. As should I. We should have these talks more often. I could put my tea set to use. Alright. So now we're on deck 0. Let's see if there's anyone on the comms. Oh wait, yeah, this is the upgrade thing. I'm gonna upgrade my ships first before I check that out. This is comms, right? Uh-oh. No, this is not comms. This is the practice shit. Okay then. So we got Saga in the mess hall, Chigara in engineering, and We got Ikari in the hangar bay. Let's talk to Asaga first. Oh, did you need something from me, Captain? What are your thoughts about what happened with Ikari? I've been thinking about what happened, and I just don't feel good about it. It's good that the Alliance is finally stepping up and getting ready to help us, but I can't believe we had to do something so horrible to get their help. I know, I know, I know. I didn't want 600 children to die. They didn't tell me there was 600 children on board. I fly the Blackjack to protect innocence, Captain. Letting those children... Stop. Stop right now. Stop talking about the children. I am not saying that. I can't say it's been easy sleeping, but their deaths will not be in vain. I guess. I just hope something like that doesn't ever happen again. I will try to make the right decisions. I will try to make the right decisions. I was supposed to help those kids. That's why I decided to become a freelancer. To stand up for the people who were being oppressed by Pac. It's just disappointing. I've let those kids down. And well, I guess they're not really around to give me a second chance, are they? Will you stop looking at me like that? It was either that or let Pac go on and slaughter more planets. If I'd known there was children on board, I would not have let it explode. I should go. Try to stay out of trouble. I can't. I don't want to talk to her anymore. Understood, Captain. I feel too guilty. Are you gonna tell me about the children too? Oh, don't I startle her like every time I come down here? Oh, sorry, Captain. I didn't see you coming there. That must be the third time that... Yeah, see? Sorry. You really get focused in your work, huh? Whenever I'm working on something, I tend to lose awareness of everything else. Was there something you needed, Captain? What do you think about what happened with the mercenary? It was terrible seeing all those kids die. I didn't know. It's not the first time I've seen something like that happen, but you never get used to it. I guess it's unavoidable that innocents die in war. Yes, it is unavoidable. Well, that situation was avoidable if I'd picked the other option. That's why I like machines. You can fix them back up even after they break. Alright, keep up the good work, Chigara. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye, Captain. I feel like crap.
Welcome to Research and Development.
Alright, let's see. What should we upgrade? She's like a stealth fighter. Blackjack's my damage dealer. Liberty's my backup. And the Phoenix is my short range fighter. And obviously the Sunrider's the Sunrider. I'm gonna up the damage. And decrease the cost. Let's see. Up her damage. And give her more energy. And I want to give her more energy too. I don't want to give her much damage really. Give her more... No, actually I want to give her more defense. Because her defense is awful. Alright, that's it.
Thank you, Captain. We'll get started right away.
Deck 2, Sokti Kari. Have you guys ever noticed that like all spacey mech animes, when they're like walking around the ship casually, they're all wearing like schoolgirl outfits instead of like actual uniforms? Adding a bunch of buttons doesn't make it a uniform. Captain? So what exactly did you do as a mercenary, Kari? We actually know that already. She was an assassin. Don't think I was just some goon for hire. I only took out pack targets. Yeah, I knew that. Blew up a couple of refueling stations here and there, sank some crippled cruisers, even impersonated a low-level pack Vinixar once. I can't really imagine you as a Vinixar. I had to put on a special latex suit to make myself look 80 pounds fatter? What? Wow. So what exactly were you doing? It was a slave sale bust. The Alliance hired me to bust a transaction between a pirate cell and this pack Vinixar. Pack's been liberating slaves by paying off their slavers in exchange for serving as personnel on their ships, of course. This was going to be one of the biggest sales ever, nearly 200 adults. The Alliance got involved when Pack accidentally included a citizen in the group. I guess they forgot to check their passports or something. So you just impersonated the Vinixar to pay the pirates off and free the slaves after? If only it were simple. You see, the cheapskates at the Alliance were only willing to pay to free their own citizen. Are you fucking serious? The Alliance seems just as bad as Pack. Something about not wanting to fund piracy. Like, I mean, come on. How do you not join the war and stop something that's destroying planets and killing thousands and millions of people before that happens? And how do you only pay for one citizen when 200 other people are going to be basically slaves on packed ships? You're letting them expand their armies without doing anything. How is the Alliance good in that retrospect? Anyways, that was all irrelevant, since it was a double cross and the pirates were planning to slit the Vinixar's throat after they got the money anyways. Got grazed by a couple of their shots, which melted through my latex suit. That was a sight to see. I bet. So how did you get out of that alive? I swapped places with the real Vinixar just as she arrived. Haha, you should have seen the look on her face as the pirates grabbed her. Meanwhile, all the slaves got loose. It was total pandemonium in there. Finally, the pirates opened fire on the packed starliners, spacing everyone on board. I don't know what happened to the slaves. I managed to get the Alliance citizen out of there though, and in the end, that's all that mattered to my clients. That's fucked up. I'm not a bad guy. I didn't know those 600 kids were there, but these people knew the slaves were there and they did nothing about it. That's pretty crazy. I can't believe you made it out of that in one piece. So you couldn't save the slaves in the end? No, but I still took down a Vinixar and a packed starliner, so I'd call it a good day. Anyways, that's pretty much what being a mercenary was like. It was risky work, but I liked the excitement. It kept my mind off other things. I noticed you like swords. Well, seeing as her mech has two giant swords. In the ancient times, they said that the invention of gunpowder ended the age of swordsplay, while the creation of personal shieldings brought it back. Now that people can emit shields that can deflect small arms, the only way to take them down into draw your sword. Should that be is to? The only way to take them down is to, not into, is to draw your sword and get up close and personal with them. Have you ever killed someone with your sword in person? A couple of pack soldiers and pirates, when they pop up personal shielding, it's the best way to take them down. Sounds like a good strategy. I'll keep it in mind. It gets the job done, that's for sure. I can still remember most of their faces. It definitely makes you think about what you're doing more than pressing a button and firing a rocket at an enemy spaceship. I can see how that's true. They were armed enemies, though. It was either their lives or mine. Right. How are you adjusting to the Sunrider? I'm satisfied with my current accommodations. It's much better than what I'm used to. Thanks for your concern. Alright, I need to get going. And that is it. So, let's go to the bridge. Captain, I've just received a message from the neutral world of Ryuvia. Ryuvia? You mean we've been contacted by royalty? Correct. Ryuvia is one of the oldest nations in the galaxy, with a history going back for over 10,000 years. In fact, some historians say that Ryuvia might even have been the birthplace of humanity. Let's hear what they've got to say. Put them on screen. Holy shit, that is a really white old dude. You sure this guy's not a ghost? Look how fucking pale he is. He's even got fucking pale eyes. Is he blind? Holy shit, this guy's decrepit. Hail, Sunrider. I am King Jailer D. Ryuvia. Greetings, Your Highness. I'm Captain Kato Shields of the starship Sunrider. This is my first officer, Ava Crescentia. I have heard of your deeds in the Neutral Rim, and believe you may be of help. There is a treasure known to our people which we seek to retrieve from the Nomodorn corridor. Perform well, and we shall bestow you with great riches. What are you looking for? The crown jewel of Ryuvia. Ryuvia? The crown jewel? I presume it's of value? No shit. The kingdom of Ryuvia holds many secrets, Captain. You have our request, I shall be waiting. That's it? Not much to go off of, is it? Well, maybe this might shed some light on the matter. What? The rumor on the streets of Ryuvia is that the princess has been missing. The princess? And what's the crown jewel have to do with that? I've been doing some research on Ryuvian treasures, and I came across this book. The Lost Technology Catalog? What? And in this day and age, well, for Sunrider, like, why is it a book? It's an encyclopedia of various Ryuvian treasures that have gone missing throughout history. I'm guessing this is something she, like, downloaded or something? Like, it has to be. It has to be some kind of downloaded book, because there's no way you just have an encyclopedia on Ryuvian treasures lying around. According to this book, the crown jewel isn't a carved gem, but rather a highly advanced crystalline device which can pinpoint the location of royal blood across astronomical distances. So that's why he wants it. And let me guess. The Ryuvians want this crown jewel to help find their princess. Bingo. At least that's the best explanation I could think of. Holy shit. Debrief me on King Jailer and the Ryuvians. Why would the Ryuvians invent such a crazy device in the first place? Tell me more about the lost technology. Well, since we could use the money, we might as well help the Ryuvians get their crown jewel back. Okay. A long time ago, the Ryuvian Empire stretched across the galaxy, its vast military powered by technologies which have become long forgotten. It was a vast and mighty empire, where culture and the sciences flourished. But their glory days could not last forever. Legend speaks of a vast calamity that shook the core of the Ryuvian Empire and caused its ultimate collapse. The formation of the Solar Alliance further degraded Ryuvia's power, and today all that is left of its former glory is the sole planet of Ryuvia. You can still find pieces of their former empire scattered throughout the galaxy, though. Many archaeologists and space explorers seek to find Ryuvian treasures, which may hold the secret to unlocking the power of their lost technology. Okay, crazy device. Dynastic succession. During ancient times, whoever succeeded the Ryuvian throne essentially ruled the galaxy. Needless to say, there were many impostors who claimed the throne. The crown jewel of Ryuvia, made with the utmost precision to detect royal blood, you could even say the fate of the galaxy depended on its accuracy. Much of what we've dug up of the ancient Ryuvians' technology escapes comprehension, though. Some of the details of the device may never be understood. Okay, lost technology. It's ancient technology left behind by the former Ryuvian Empire. A long time ago, even before the formation of the Solar Alliance, the Ryuvian Empire conquered the entire galaxy using technology we could not even conceive of. When their empire collapsed, much of their technology was lost in the ensuing chaos. You could say that humanity's scientific knowledge peaked at the height of the Ryuvian Empire, and with its collapse entered into a dark age. We've been trying to catch up to the Ryuvians' level of sophistication ever since, and it'll still take decades until we have anything as good as the ancient Ryuvians. We call the pieces of technology left by the ancient Ryuvians lost technology. Whenever one is found, it can dramatically change the power balance of the galaxy. Whew, alright. All that in under 2 minutes. Understood, Captain. I've punched in the coordinates for the Nomodorn corridor. What kind of name is that? Just set course on the star map and we'll be underway. Star map. I like how the rest of this stuff is still here. Like, if you wanted to, you could just like read up on all the places that you've been to. Shuta. And this planet right here, fucking miners. Alright, Nomodorn. Warning, are uncharted. This sector of space is distant from civilization. The Nomodorn corridor is a huge expanse of gas surrounding an infant star. Rumors of mountains of unclaimed treasure have brought criminal and adventurers alike to the Nomodorn corridor. Who knows what riches and dangers await. Main mission: find crown jewel. I like how the warp is just like a little puff. Just warp successful, Captain. We are arriving at the Nomodorn corridor. This is going to be like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Any ideas where we should start looking? The nearest planet in this sector is the neutral world of Tautenia? Tautenia? It's what we call a dark planet, or a world where technology has fallen to pre-warp era levels. We're talking civil unrest, violence, and warfare on the surface. Nothing we need to worry about, though. The Tautenian Space Force is kind of a joke. Did she just insult somebody? Right. Keep our pilots on alert, though. I want to be prepared for anything. Aye, sir. Scratch. Yeah, that was obviously gonna happen. But you know what, guys? I'm gonna stop the episode right before the battle here. I'm sorry, but I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.